Aha. Tak, dámy a pánové, vítejte u druhého pohledu na hru Syberia Remastered. Ano, trvalo to nějaký čas, ale jdeme na to! Od první epizodky uběh nějaký čas, ale nevadí. Tak. Podíváme se, co tady všechno je. Odejít? What? Aha. Tak tohle si zrovna nepamatuju teda. Je, tady bude ta nabíjecí táž, jo.
That thing looks like the winding machine I used in the Valadilen station.
OK. Tady pořád nic nemáme, jo? Nevím proč, ale ona to... Pořád hrozně řve. Jo, jasný, tady se to natahuje. Tady taky, teda na téhle straně nic nemáme. OK, vrátíme se. Jo, tady to je. A tam teda nepřejdu. Tam teda přijdu až tu nejedem vlakem. Koukám, tady to je docela zničený, to město. Tady sakra stalo. Tak tady nic. No a to je hezký nástupiště, jako o tom žádná.
Kate Walker! Kate Walker!
OK.
Over here, please.
Co chceš,
I
Oskare?
have something to say to you.
Kde seš? Já myslím, že seš v tom... Tady jako nic nemáme, ale... To zkusíme obejít. To je hezký. Takový nástupiště by měly být. Seš tam?
Yes, Oscar?
Ah.
What is it?
A message has arrived for you.
A message?
Message?
You have been summoned to see the rectors. They are the highest authority at the university.
Ah.
They want to talk to you.
Talk to me?
Yes, to the person responsible for the train.
So, I'm in charge now. Sure, okay. But why would these gentlemen want to see me at all?
They do not say why, just that it's very important.
Fajn. Tak za nima zajdem, no. Rektoři, OK. Jdeme za rektorama. Dobrý, půjdeme první za nima. Mamuti. Jasně. Hancovi oblíbený mamuti. To je krása. Je jako v té čtyřce. Nejmenší orchestr.
Hello.
Hey, baby, you party? You sure looking mighty fine. Love those big, round eyes.
Just who do you think you are?
Hey, spunky. I like that in a lady. Okay, I'm hooked. Come on, Zol. I'll let you buy me that coffee.
I don't remember ever asking.
Hey, don't play hard to get. I know you like it big time.
Jaký sebevědomý chlapec.
Go back home and play with your toy cars and forget you ever saw me.
Dobrý blbeček. Tak jdeme do univerzity.
Excuse me. Sir, please, just a moment.
Yes, what is it? I'm not deaf, you know.
I am sorry to disturb you in your work, sir, but...
This young mammothus primigenius is barely 40,000 years
Oh,
old.
čtyř.
Fantastic, wouldn't you say, miss?
Yes. Probably.
What do you mean, probably?
I don't know.
You don't know? Oh, you don't know, I see. What can I do for you, my dear child?
Hans.
To tell you the truth, I'm looking for Mr. Hans Vorarlberg. He's the sole heir of a very unusual factory. My company is in charge of negotiations for the
Koukám,
takeover.
docela to tam glitchuje.
At last word, he was living in Syberia. So, as soon as my train is ready, I'll be continuing my journey eastwards.
Siberia. Ah, Siberia. But what was it you said again?
Said what?
You mentioned a name. The person you are looking for.
Hans Vollenberg.
Vorarlberg. Hans Vorarlberg. Do you know him?
Hans Vorarlberg. How could I forget him? Such an extraordinary fellow. So inventive. We shared a passion for mammoths, you know, and we bonded over this passion. Without it, I confess, I would have had little to do with an odd, ageless retard like Hans. At the time, we were both students. Well, sort of. Put it this way. Hans had special permission to attend paleontology lectures.
Aha, no tak on byl trošku...
Qualifications. In exchange, Hans did a few odd jobs around the university.
Your Hans Vorarlberg sounds uncannily like the one I'm looking for.
I'm not sure, my dear. Hans was above all questions of money and business. Just to imagine him running a factory, perish the thought.
Can you tell me a little bit more about him?
He was always a mystery to me. He never said very much, never quite seemed to grasp what you said to him. He expressed himself instead through his incredible mechanical contraptions. His inventions, I admit, have been much appreciated by the university. The few times we really did talk, it was about his strange interest for mammoths And a doll. Some sort of doll that obsessed him.
A doll, you say?
Yes, he kept talking about it.
Ah.
He described it to me. A sort of children's toy. A miniature mammoth mounted by a mount. It appears he found it in a cave not far from his home.
To máme ve vlaku, výborně.
It all sounds very dramatic. His account was slightly confused, but it awoke a great interest in me.
What do you mean?
To my knowledge, there was only one tribe who made figurines featuring a mount, and that tribe is the Yukols. They live in the farthest reaches of Siberia, and for them, the dolls constituted a sacred object, illustrating one of their central legends. How such a doll made the journey from the frozen Siberian north to a cave in the French Alps is a mystery to me. Even today, it is beyond my comprehension.
Have you considered that Hans Vorarlberg was maybe making it up? You said yourself he didn't seem to have all his mental facilities intact.
No, that's impossible. Hans couldn't invent the story like that. The doll is a sacred part of the Syberia legends. We really described it to me in exact detail. Siberia itself is a chimera that paleontologists of the world are very
Please do excuse my persistence, Professor, but did Hans Vorarlberg ever talk about his childhood? About Valadilene and his sister, Anna?
No, not that I recall.
Pity.
When I think of Hans, I'm always reminded of a mysterious mammoth doll he would talk about so often. A small effigy of a mammoth made of hide and mounted with its own miniature mount. How come he was so lucky? Why have I not seen this?
To tell you the truth, I don't know very much about mammoths, and I'm not here as a student. In fact, I'm a lawyer.
It's all right. Nobody's perfect. All the same, the study of the Pleistocene period is fascinating.
I'm sure it is, but I'm sorry to say my current mission is totally monopolizing my time. Another time, maybe.
Ah, that's what they all say. But anyway, let me present myself. I am Cornelius Ponce, Emeritus Professor and Lecturer at the University of Barokstadt. I'm proud to say that I'm head of the Department of Paleozoology at our university.
Kate Walker. Pleased to meet you. Arriving in Barokstadt is an amazing experience. I've never seen such a station.
You came by train?
Yes, in a kind of clockwork train with a spring mechanism that winds down regularly.
You mean you drive a train? Young ladies of today never cease to amaze me.
Oh, no, I'm not the engineer. The train's engineer is actually an automaton. I am sorry, all this probably sounds very strange.
A clockwork train, driven by an automaton. I once knew a man long ago who could have invented such a train. It was he who designed the bandstand in the main square. To think that he was even capable of creating such a gadget. He was astounding, a true genius. But oddly, at the same time, he was also almost a child. It was as if his mental and physical evolution had
měl úraz.
started at the age of 10. Can you believe that?
Yes. I think I can believe that. At least I'm beginning to. My train stopped in a peculiar aviary. It's very odd. A lot of bird species seem to seek harbor there.
Vlastně ambience.
It is far from being my favorite subject, but I must concede that the station is the pride of the university. It was initially intended for teaching purposes, but then birds started arriving from all around the world. It seems that there are still rare species breeding there and flourishing.
Are there? Can you give me an example?
I have been told about a kind of bird with peculiar habits. Let's see now, the Amazon cuckoo. That's right. But, I'm so foolish. I can't remember what was so special about it. Just that its behavior is very peculiar.
The Amazon? Where's the Amazon? What is the Amazon?
I'm sorry, my dear, but one cannot learn everything in a lifetime. Specialization is the key to real knowledge. Now, why don't you pay a visit to our library?
Thank you very much.
A to se asi podívám, no.
I
Pomoc?
feel I've lost my way a little here. I could really do with your help.
Oh, my dear child, you've chosen your moment. I absolutely must finish off my lecture for this afternoon.
It's a lecture about mammoths?
Yes and no. More specifically, it is about their migration. Do excuse me, I need
Okay.
to concentrate.
Papa?
I'll leave you in peace. I hope I haven't disturbed you too much.
Sorry? No, not at all, my dear child.
Nic
That
jiného.
door is locked.
OK. To tady? To nějak? Ne. Dá promluvy, hele, tady nějaký dveře. Taky nic, taky nic. Počkat, tady ještě máme druhou stranu, OK. Bude ta knihovna, ne? Bude určitě knihovna. Ty kráso. Ale studentík. Ten nejde vyrušit. Možná dobře. Když bude tak blbej jak ten venku, tak potěš pán Bůh. Zatím nic teda nemáme. S tímhle tím jde, jo. Tak.
Hello.
Shh, don't talk so loud.
I'm sorry, but I was wondering if you could help me.
Can't you see I'm very busy?
What are you looking for?
None of your business. Now, if you don't mind, I am trying to concentrate. I haven't got a lot of time left before Professor Pons's next tutorial.
Professor Pons, you say?
Would you mind working elsewhere, please?
Dobrá, no hele, tady je nějaká knížka. Merzon, vzpomínky na výpravu Alexe. Aha. Dobré, tak víme. Je to v inventáři. OK, co to je? Herkot je. Jaká součástka asi tý venkovní hrací tý? OK.
Excuse me. Can I disturb you a second?
No,
You could be a little bit nicer about it.
keep quiet. In case you haven't noticed, it's somewhere that requires silence and tranquility.
Aby ses nepo. OK. Je dobrý, jak tady nejde běhat, ty vagi. To prostě knihovna, no. Tak to chodí normálně, to je fajn. Taková blbost, ale immersion je to lepší. Ale použít. Co to bylo? Ježišmarja, to zase bude. To zase bude. Nějaký hlavolam. To bude hrozný. To zprovoznit. Nic, tohle ne? Ne. Počkej, Kate, podíváme se ještě tady dolů. Jo, tady nejde, jo? Dobrá, tak jdem nahoru, holka. Jdeme se ještě na tuhle stranu, jestli tady něco není. Co tu něco nezapomněli. Ale vypadá to, že ne. Ale tady jaký další studentík? Jako knihovna je jako nádherná. To je jako... se musí nechat. Dobrá. A
Good day to you, gentlemen.
Tell me, young lady, to what do we owe this pleasure?
hlavy pomazaný ačímem.
We do not have very much time on our hands.
Vy jste se mnou chtěli mluvit.
As rectors of this university, we have serious matters to attend to and our time is precious.
I have heard you wish to meet the owner of the train that is currently in your station. May I know the reason for your summons?
We are surprised that your train has not yet left, miss. The situation is most regrettable.
The rules do clearly state that trains are meant to come and go and not remain stationary at a platform.
Já bych rád...
Train should first stop, then subsequently leave. That is the rule.
We agree then, dear colleagues, that what we're dealing with is deviant behavior.
This matter really is cause for concern.
It's a clockwork train, you see? So it needs winding up again. Unfortunately, there is no equipment in the station to do this.
A clockwork train? That's strange.
How very quaint. You mean it's some sort of mechanical toy?
You are causing a hindrance to us, miss.
I am very hopeful that I will find what I need along the wall.
The wall? Miss, that really is not a suitable place for you to go.
Especially for a young lady.
You see, miss, we freely admit that every day we praise the existence of that particular edifice. We owe the integrity of our dear university and the fine education it provides to the wall.
It protects us from harm and invasion from the unknown.
May God protect us from what is beyond those ramparts, miss. Please believe me.
I don't have any choice. I must continue my journey.
Such a decision is a correct one since it's in line with regulations.
Thus, your train will indeed be able to leave.
And consequently cease to obstruct our station.
Tak jdeme na to. Hans.
Does the name Hans Vorarlberg mean anything to
Určitě
you
ho
by
znáte,
chance?
pánové.
Ah, one of the brightest, most idealistic intellects to have graced our university. Hans Vorarlberg. I remember speaking to him once. I was still a student at the time. He just stared at me, lost in thought for a while. He scarcely ever said a word. But how can one forget him?
No.
Idealistic? I'll grant you that. But bright? Oh, don't go too far. He was completely incapable of passing any exams. All he ever did was to sit in on lessons, and not many of them.
Tak to většinou ale bývá. Takovýhle géniové byli vždycky ve škole úplný lůzři.
Which matched the state of his intellect perfectly. That is to say, prehistoric.
Prehistoric? How dare you? A little far-fetched, maybe. But he did have flashes of intellectual brilliance, comprehensible only to high-minded scholars who hold no score by appearances. My dear colleague, your hasty conclusions are somewhat cavalier.
My assessment is wholly accurate. The boy was a little odd. You must concur if my father, who was rector of the university at the time, had not shown great indulgence towards him. Hans Vorarlberg would have never attended this establishment.
What about the bandstand, then? Is that the work of a deranged mind? Even after all these years, you are still jealous of it.
My dear colleagues, I beseech you, let's show some decorum. We have a visitor. What do you want with Hans Vorarlberg, miss? Are you a member of his family?
No, not at all. I'm looking for him to clear up an inheritance matter. Is he still here?
What? Here? At the university?
No.
Not at all.
Víme kam. Pamatuju si to ještě. Do těch krásných lázní. Sice už tam jako moc té vody a lázeňské prostředí není, ale...
Almost 50 years ago already.
The poor soul moved on once he learned all he needed to know about mammoths.
Ah, this establishment was never quite the same after his departure, it must be said.
You mean to say it was never as bad? All that oddball brought to this university was his misplaced fantasies.
Gentlemen, gentlemen, let's try to retain the calm and level-headedness that befits our position.
OK, pomoc.
Can you possibly help me out here?
Miss, your insistence is almost verging on indecency.
Abyste se ne...
constantly be at your disposal. We have many other requests to attend to.
If you don't mind, could you not disturb us all the time? Thank you.
To jsou teda
I
lektoři.
haven't introduced myself. My name is
Kate Walker.
Walker, haven't we already had a Miss Walker? Ethnology Masters, September 1953, if my memory serves me correctly.
Perfectly well, my dear colleague. But if I may be so bold, it was a Mr. Walker and not a Miss. It was Bill Walker, sat this June 68 exams. The impudent fool turned up for the oral assessment in jeans, flouting strict internal regulations which explicitly state the required uniform for the occasion.
Pure incitement. It was scandalous. Sadly, we have seen worse since. Young people lack all respect of traditional values.
Tradition, young lady. One must always uphold tradition.
Mission.
You see, I didn't actually intend to stop here, but the springs of my train gave up, you see?
No, not really. You mean to say you're not a student?
You have arrived a little late in the term, miss. Enrollment for this year has already terminated.
But as rectors of this university and therefore representatives of its highest authority, we could beg...
Nemám čas, hledám Hance.
If you like.
You don't understand. I'm a lawyer from New York, or rather Valadilen more precisely. My client wants to buy out an old mechanical toy factory, but its heir isn't actually dead and is living somewhere in Syberia. I've got to get to him to sign the sales contract. You see?
Not really. This is a most peculiar tale.
A kerfuffle of the highest order.
We have an excellent law school, if you should ever change your mind.
I have heard you wish to meet the owner of the train that is currently in your station. May I know the reason for your summons?
We are surprised that your train has not yet left, miss. The situation is most regrettable.
Komu to vadí,
The
ale...
rules do clearly state that trains
Komu ti
are
vadí,
meant
když
to
ty
come
vlaky
and
nejezdí?
go and not remain stationary at a platform.
Train should first stop, then subsequently leave. That is the rule.
Upáci.
That idea of the station aviary is really very original.
It's the pride of our university. One of the specialties taught here is zoology, you see, and more particularly, ornithology. Proper study and instruction should not be limited to books. Observation of living matter is indissociable from theoretical questions.
It contains some very rare specimens that have been brought back from far away exotic countries, especially for our university, by the world's most intrepid explorers.
Do you remember Alexander Valembois and his peculiar bird?
Absolutely. His gift produced some very embarrassing long-term consequences.
A poison chalice indeed. It must be said, the situation could have been much worse, however.
Oh, yes, it could have been terribly problematic.
You wouldn't know if there is any Forest Sauvignon here in Barragstadt, would you?
Absolutely.
When he says absolutely, he means, of course, absolutely.
What we mean, of course, is that we are absolutely positive there is no Forest Sauvignon here in Barragstadt.
Are you sure? Because I read in a book that Barragstadt possesses a number
Barragstadt?
of plants. I wouldn't mind getting a hold of some if possible.
Out of the question, miss.
The assistant rector means to say that our priority is for you to remove your train from our station. Your research will have to wait until your next stop.
Yes, that's right. Your train must leave the station immediately, so please refrain from wasting our time in needless visitations.
Don't forget the regulations, miss. Don't forget them. Trains should first stop, then subsequently leave. And quickly.
Jsou fakt
Here we are,
Hlupáci.
busy chatting, and look at the clock. It's tea time.
Already? My word, doesn't time fly?
Čajíček, jo.
Thank you for a charming visit, miss.
And thank you, gentlemen.
Dík za nic. Tady Kate, ne tam. Tak, pojď holka. Není? Ne. Tam byla cesta nahoru, ne? Jestli se napletu. Tady. Právě si, že budou nahoře ty lektoři, oni jsou tady dole. Jo, takhle, tady je, aha. Aha. A. A, tak tady nic není? A, hele. Přece jenom. Aha. Aha. Ach, jsou. Tedy, máme tady ještě něco? Tu chrápe. Očividně tu už nic nemáme. Takže byla to tady jenom ta hrací skřínka. To jako udělali takhle hezkou lokaci jenom kvůli té skřínce, jo? OK. Zajímavý. To jsou hezký, ty panteři.
Hello?
So, you got him then, this air?
Ah, it's you, Mr. Marson. Good day, and how are you, sir?
I'll feel a whole lot better when this whole business is over and the sales contract is signed. Where the hell are you?
I'm in Barrackstadt.
Bollocks what? What in God's name are you doing there?
It's a magnificent university town. It would appear Hans Vorarlberg once passed by here several years ago.
So if he isn't there anymore, then there's no point hanging around.
I hear what you're saying, sir, but I have good reason to believe that Hans Vorarlberg is still alive. For the time being, I'm trying to gather extra information from people who have known him.
What's your next destination?
I'm not exactly sure yet.
Doesn't sound like you know too much, Kate.
I just need a bit of time, Mr. Marson.
Yeah, well, time is what you ain't got. Keep me posted.
Ten klučina.
Hello.
Hey, baby, you party? You sure looking mighty fine. Love those big round.
Just to... Listen, kid.
OK, ten mluví furt to stejný. Tak to na tebe. Jako tady nic ale jako aktivního není. Je. Ježišmarja, tam budu muset dát toto, že jo. To vejce toho vzácnýho. Toho vzácnýho ptáka. Který musím ulovit na ty bobule. Aha. Tam, počkej, tam asi nepůjde, co? Za roh. No jako město to bývá, ale je to celý rozsekaný. Tam asi taky nepůjde. Ne. Pojď sem, jestli ještě tady půjde něco. Kamera se otáčí, výborně. Jo, takhle. Ne, takže tam už nejde, OK. OK. Tady máme teda další. Aha, dobrá, dobrá. Ambience ptáci jsou prostě velice nádherný relax. To druhá strana, bude tu něco? Odejít. Je tady nějaká loď? Jo, promluv si použít. Předmět byl vložen do inventáře. OK.
Hey there, on the boat.
Guten Tag, schöne Mademoiselle.
My husband say, hello, young lady.
Ha!
You want to talk to us?
Oh. Okay.
My name is Kate Walker, and I'm a lawyer. I'm in charge of this train. This situation is really very new to me.
Lawyer, good job. Earn lot of money.
A lot? A lot? No, I wouldn't go that far. But I can't really complain, I guess. There's worse.
Lawyer always ask a lot of money.
Change the subject, please. I really don't want to go down this road. Are you from Barrackstadt?
Yes.
So you're like me. Birds just passing through. I'm stuck here because of my train.
Kleine Puskereisen.
Jo, oni ho posunou, ten vlak vlastně.
No luck for you.
Teď mi to došlo. Jo, pomoc.
I have a little problem with my train. It's kind of broken. I've absolutely got to get it out of the station. Do you think you could tow it over to the wall with your barge?
Lock closed. Barge blocked.
But if the locks were open, would it be okay to tow my train then?
Porke no? More money for that work.
Da, it's possible. My husband say we help you and you give money.
Right. And how much do you want?
Cože?
He want $150.
$150? I don't have that much.
No money, no bar.
Let me offer you $75.
Nay, $125.
Out of the question. $100 and not a dime more.
Correct. You have barge for $100.
Ty kráso.
Don't move. I'll be back as quick as possible with the money.
OK.
You must really get to see the countryside. Do you know New York at all?
We not understand.
I'm looking for a funny little man who is supposed to live in Syberia. Can you imagine that? Siberia. I expect you've already been there.
Shivraga come to Syberia?
Siberia? No. Too cold. Barge no break ice.
Jasný.
I hope my train isn't too big for your barge.
It's okay. Motorboat is the class.
My husband say correct. Powerful motor.
I mean, we're not exactly very far from the winding machine, are we? It's dumb, isn't it? All this effort to go a few yards.
Put train in barge? Nah, not possible.
Have you gone down to take a look around the station yet? It's amazing. You know, it's full of exotic birds.
Nee, tu mooi gier? Ja. Ja, met plezier.
Met plezier.
Husband is land sick.
Have you ever seen Amazon Forest Sauvignon?
Yet, never go Amazon.
Do you know if I can find some here?
Yet, you must to Amazon go.
Yeah, of course.
To dává smysl.
It's not very polite of you to take advantage of my predicament. We could have done favors for each other, for free, out of solidarity.
Father, alors speak not full. Money, ja, muy full.
Excuse me?
My husband say need money for live. $100 not lot for fancy lady like you.
How would you know, a fancy lady like me? Really?
OK.
I'll leave you to it.
Do svidania. Tuhle stranu máme. Počkej, ale tam byl... Já nevím, jestli tady na této straně je ten... Na této straně je ten... Jo. No já nemám klíč, jo. Abych to otevřel. Jasný. Já potřebuji ten klíč někde sehnat. My to projdeme, pak se vrátím s těma lektorama, snad ho někdo bude mít, uvidíme, jestli tam objeví nějaká nová možnost konverzace. Počkej, tady jsme nebyli ještě.
Hello.
You arrived by train, I see.
Yes, I've come from Valadilen.
It's been a long time since I've seen a train here. Students, did you bring students with you?
No, I traveled alone. Well, almost alone.
I remember around the start of fall, trains would bring kids from all around the world here to study zoology and botany, paleontology, and all that stuff. This was a great university.
And it isn't still great today, then?
Today? Well...
The name Hans Vorarlberg doesn't mean anything to you by chance, does it?
Oh, do you really think I'd remember one little name from the thousands that passed through this station?
On byl výjimečný zase, no to bys mohl.
I feel like I've lost my way a little here. I could really do with your help.
Hey, anything I can do, miss, you just let me know.
Oh.
Have you been the station master of Barrelstadt for a long time?
I've never had another job. Now, you tell me, are you in charge of this train?
No, I mean, I'm not sure.
So what's your thing here? You come here to do some bookworming over at the university?
Well, sort of. I'm always looking for new information.
Well, you don't seem to know a lot. And about that train, it's gonna get in the way if you leave it there, that's for sure.
In fact, I'm a lawyer and I'm conducting a pretty unusual investigation.
Investigation, huh? Hey, you know, I'm just a station master. I don't know.
Ale ten klíč bys mohl mít ty?
You never know. Anybody could be significant in this case.
See, nobody actually tells me anything, so my hands are totally clean.
I never implied they weren't. I've got it. I found a winding machine. Down over there, along the track.
A winding machine? I knew that strange gizmo had something to do with trains. How does it work then?
I was going to ask you the same question.
Miss, I only feed the birds and water the plants. Mechanical stuff's just not in the job description, okay?
I'm sorry to junk up your station like this, but the spring mechanism on my train needs winding.
Tak vypadnou hodně rychle.
There's a thing.
Yeah, and an impractical thing too.
Yeah, I always dreamed of taking a train, but now I'm over the hill. And someone has to take care of the birds, after all.
Oh.
All these birds in a station. It's amazing.
This is no ordinary station, miss. Oh, no. These birds are part of the prestigious University of Barrelstadt Ornithological Collection. Over the years, this aviary has housed some of the most fantastic species from all over the world. And I am not exactly your typical station master either. This little world is my responsibility, and that is no.
No to věřím, že to není žádná
well
sranda.
believe you.
And you know what's
To věřím, že není žádná
the
sranda.
hardest thing is to keep interspecial harmony. One day some explorer introduced a couple of cuckoos from the Amazon. Whoa.
It wasn't a good idea?
A nightmare. You know, cuckoos lay their eggs in the nests of other species, right? Now, what's more, they also push the host's eggs out of the nest so that they receive all the mother's attention, right? Accursed cuckoos. Nightmare.
I see what you mean. That's one tricky bird. And there was nothing you could do to stop it?
The faculty declared the bird a protected species. If it wasn't for our mechanical eagle, we were sitting on a major ornithological catastrophe.
You have an automaton here?
A wonder of technology. It's an eagle that's mounted on wheels in the air. It passes through and it swoops down to collect parasite eggs. But heck, the dang eagle's been out of order for several years. Impossible to collect the eggs myself.
Why not?
I can't climb up the gangway. I fell off it several months
Okay.
back. I still have a pain in my spine. Not to mention the vertigo I've been getting. I only have to look up in the air. Whoa.
Dobrá.
Poor soul. That must be very hard.
OK.
Worst thing is, cuckoo eggs.
Máme questík.
Up in the nests. Soon the rectors are gonna notice. There's trouble in store. Big trouble. Well, I'm worried. Yep, worried.
Sauvignon.
Where might I find some forest Sauvignon plants, please?
No place around here, that's for sure. I don't know what you're talking about. That stuff's from the Amazon.
You know, for someone who knows nothing about the plant, you seem pretty well informed about which mysterious faraway country it comes from.
Oh, Amazon, Peru, Papua New Guinea, it's all the same to me. Gotta go. Gotta work.
Wait, don't go. You know what?
Ah.
I don't think he was being totally straight with me.
No i ty rektoři to tajili, hergot. Tady už asi nic nebude, že? Ne. Tady už vypadá, že fakt nic není. Tak půjde na druhou stranu. Jo, on je tady. OK. Koukneme se tam, pak půjdeme dozadu. OK. Začalo takhle. Dobrý, tady máme ten žebřík, OK. A tady teda jít nemůžeme už. Fajn, jdeme ten žebřík. Paráda.
Doesn't look like that works.
Budu nějaký sypání pro ně schánět, koukám.
Everything okay, Oscar?
Yes, Kate Walker. I am awaiting your instructions.
You should take a look around the station, Oscar. It's amazing. Greenhouses that are all lit up, exotic trees, and thousands of birds of all different colors.
I am obliged to avoid exposing my wheelwork to corrosive bird excreta. I shall remain inside to monitor the locomotive.
Of course. Well, too bad for you.
Too bad for you. Money.
Oscar, the sailors have agreed to tow the train, but they want to get paid for it. I suppose you have some petty cash on board to cover traveling costs?
No, there is nothing like that. You will note, however, Kate Walker, that every effort has been made to ensure maximum passenger comfort.
Okie dokie. I'll have to sort this one out by myself
Oh
then.
god, oh god, oh god.
You
Sauvignon.
don't know where I might find any Amazon forest Sauvignon, do you?
No, Kate Walker.
OK.
Oscar?
In a while.
Kde máme? Kde máme toho mamuta. Nic nemáme už, jo. OK. Tak jdeme tam dozadu, tamhle. Zde, co tady bude? Tak potřebujeme ten zob, aby se mohli nahoru. Jako říct, tady fakt nic není? Zajímavý. To je hodně zajímavý. To je hodně zajímavý.
Excuse me, Station Master, but I need...
Can't you see I am very, very busy?
No.
Well, I am. Very busy indeed. But, okay. I think I can give you a minute of my time.
Sauvignon.
I'm looking for a kind of little juicy berry. You don't know where I could find some?
Look, ladies, the station doesn't have any Sauvignon berries, not even forest Sauvignon.
Funny you should mention it. That's exactly what I was looking for. Forest Sauvignon.
Sauvignon, raspberries, red currants, they're all the same to me. And we don't grow none of them here.
But you see, I have just read a very interesting book, which says that the rare Sauvignon berry is actually cultivated here, in the famous Barokstadt University aviary itself.
Oh, if it's in a book, then don't believe everything you read, miss.
Proč to tak tajej?
But I don't think you're telling me the truth.
What do you mean? I don't know. How should I know where to find your stupid grave? Go ask your professor, what's his name, Pons, the paleontologist.
But you're the master of this station, so you should know better than anyone.
Nobody tells me anything. I don't know. Go see the old guy with the fossils.
No dobrá, no. Jdeme se zeptat těch blbečků. Že tady už stejně jako nic udělat nemůžeme. A potřebuji to vejce hlavně jako tam. Furt nic neřekneš, jenom to stejný, veď?
Hello. Hey, baby, you
Just who do you...
Hey, Spunk.
Listen.
To mi říká furt to stejný úchylák.
Do excuse, Professor. Sorry to disturb you again.
What is it you want to know, miss?
Oh!
I would have loved to study at a university like this.
No age is too old to start learning, my dear.
Maybe, but you know, the eternal student and all.
You prefer being an eternal lawyer?
I have more important things to deal with. Live problems, not things that died millions of years ago.
Everyone has their own priorities, my child.
Please do excuse my persistence, Professor, but did Hans Vorarlberg ever talk about his childhood? About Valadilen and his sister, Anna?
No, not that I
Tady
recall.
kličujete.
Pity.
When I think of Hans, I'm always reminded of a mysterious mammoth doll he would talk about so often. A small effigy of a mammoth made of hide and mounted
No to
with
už
its
si
own
říkal.
miniature maut. How come he...
You wouldn't know where the forest Sauvignon plants are kept in Barokstadt, would you?
Why do you think there are Sauvignon plants here?
I read about it in a book at the library.
Try going to see the station master. If such a shrub exists, he will have a better idea than
Jasně.
anyone.
It's actually he who sent me to you. I thought it a little strange, but he definitely said ask the paleontologist. You're the only one here, aren't you?
Yes, indeed. What a strange way to behave. Well, I think he must have made a mistake. That's all. Nobody tells me anything here. Maybe you should ask the rectors. After all, they
No,
are
ty mi řeknou úplný prd.
university.
All right, thanks. I'll leave you in peace.
Sorry?
To je zavřený, že jo?
The door is locked.
Za těma rektorama. Ty mi stejně řeknou úplný prd.
Gentlemen, forgive me for disturbing you again, but I have a little problem.
A little problem, a little problem. Everyone has little problems now, you know.
They are kept to oneself, and they don't stop the world from turning.
Nor trains from leaving stations.
Are you sure there are no Amazon Sauvignon plants in Barockstadt? Because I have just interviewed the station master and the paleontologist, and what they said really didn't convince me that there wasn't any here.
We are quite definite on this point. There are no Sauvignon plants growing in Barockstadt.
You see, miss, the Amazon Forest Sauvignon is a rare shrub that requires very special conditions for growth.
That's right. Conditions that are very hard to reproduce, believe you me.
Prostě ho zamčenýma dveřma.
But not impossible. Fortunately, our garden has proved very successful.
Your garden? So, there is a garden in Barockstadt?
Oh, the garden. Well, if there was one, it would be only a little garden hidden behind the station. But our station master would be very proud of it.
He would take very good care of it, too. Everything would grow marvelously if we were able to cultivate it at all, and it would be all down to his gardening prowess.
And we would be proud as punch. And we wouldn't forget the role the paleontologist might play in this.
What's the paleontologist got to do with it all?
Without him and without his laboratory, how would we make the wine, do you think?
And it would be good wine indeed, my dear colleagues, would it not?
Oh, yes, a delightful balm to soothe away our long hours of toil and our heavy responsibilities.
We would wait impatiently every year for the arrival.
Takže jste se prokecli, máte to tady v zahradě.
So, if I have understood you correctly, there are indeed Sauvignon plants in Barockstadt. They are cultivated in a garden behind the station, then turned into wine by the paleontologist's loving care. And finally, the pleasure of tasting is yours. If I'm not very much mistaken, gentlemen, you have a minor racket operating here.
Miss, you do go jumping to some hasty conclusions.
We never said that. That's not what we said at all.
We were talking in the conditional, you know, with ifs and woulds.
So, what would happen if I had such a hunch?
You would have to keep it to yourself, of course.
Yes, if you would be so kind as to keep it a secret. It would only be a small local concern, producing barely a few bottles every year.
That's right.
No,
Nothing so grandiose as a business. Otherwise, we'd be liable to be fined. So, we can't count on your discretion,
To víš, že můžete.
Don't worry, I have no intention at all of getting messed up in anything. Some sailors have agreed to tow the train, but I don't have enough money to pay them. I was wondering if you could help me out. For a while. I could work for the money.
Please wait, miss. We have certain confibulations to attend to.
That is right. We must confibulate between ourselves. A collegiate decision must be taken.
I hope that we are not indisposing you in any way.
Why not?
If it helps us get rid of that train.
My word, that is a fine idea.
What do you have in mind, gentlemen?
When you arrived here, you must have noticed a splendid bandstand which honors the main university courtyard.
Ano, a tam potřebuji to vajíčko, bych to otevřel.
Craftsmanship which no longer works.
Why, yes, we have very moving memories of its melodies. We're prepared to offer you a financial reward if you can set it working again.
With pleasure. What do I have to do?
Unfortunately, my dear, time and rust have taken their toll on this university, and our automatons no longer have a spring in their step. You are going to have to be resourceful.
Díky,
To
hajzlové.
tell you the truth, there are a number of complex mechanisms here in Barakstadt, and it would appear that we have unfortunately lost their operating instructions.
Your train, however, is an extremely ingenious invention, so you should be no stranger to complex mechanisms, should you? We are therefore counting on your ingenuity, miss.
Když tak se podíváme, jak se to složí. Nebudeme se s tím nějak.
Well, my dear colleagues, one more university matter nicely tied up.
OK. Aha. OK. Dobrá, tak si ji vezmeme. Mamuta jednoho. Takže mamuta. Tam potřebuju to vajíčko, takže to teď řešit nebudu. Budeme pro toho mamuta, přednosta stanice a uvidíme, no, co z toho bude.
Excuse me, Station Master, but I need you again.
Station Master.
See, I am very, very busy.
Oh.
No.
Well, I am. Very busy indeed. But, okay, I think I can give you a minute of my time.
You have been playing with me, haven't you? You knew very well there were forest Sauvignon berries in the station garden.
No, not at all. I've never seen your Sauvignon things.
You don't have to lie to me. I know all about it. You and the rectors are in cahoots, and the professor's lab has been turned into a distillery. You've all got a nice little smuggling racket on the side.
Smuggling racket? Hey, lady, you're going a bit far there. It's just a little on-the-side thing we got going, that's all. It's just for ourselves. Hey, honest.
You should be ashamed of yourselves. Aren't you worried about the reputation of this fine university? The authorities should be informed of this.
But we haven't done anything wrong. It's not a crime.
Can you open the gate to the garden, please?
Sure. No problemo. Right away, miss.
OK, nice. Teď si jenom vezmeme ještě to, než půjdeme dozadu, tak se ještě vrátíme k tomu profesorovi s tím mamutem. OK, tak ne. Martin. Ten tu poslušně stojí. Tak mu ji ukážeme. A se tím prolomí ledy. Počkej, tady. Tudy, Kate, tudy. Ví, co nám řekne, až ji uvidí.
Do excuse, Professor.
What is it you want?
Professor, I have brought you some.
Oh, what have you got there, then? Let's see. An effigy of a mammoth. But this is Hans' doll, is it not? Yes, of course it is. How on earth did you... Oh, my God. It's in my hands. It exists. It really exists. Please.
Já myslím, že jenom ukážu.
I'm deeply, deeply moved.
You see, your Hans and my Vorarlberg heir are one and the same.
This is incredible. After all these years, how can I ever thank you, my dear? Oh, I must waste no time. I'm off to my laboratory.
Well, actually,
Don't worry, miss. I will take the greatest care of it. But I need to study it. You see, it has such importance to me that this very afternoon I shall deliver an impromptu lecture to my students about this very object.
Okay.
If you are interested in Hans Vorarlberg, then it is essential that you would...
Do you think so?
Obviously. Give me your telephone number and I will call you the moment my lecture begins. I will return you your...
Tak to nebylo jen tak zbytečně. OK.
In that case...
Krása, krása, krása. OK. Tam asi nepůjde, co? Půjde. Super. Ale. Další cylindr. Asi už nic, ale tady je. Použít. Nějaká... Jaký poison? Okay. Ještě prášek Bogala Koli. To je pití, ale... Okay.
Do excuse me, Professor. Professor, sorry to disturb you again.
What is it you want to know, miss?
Ještě něco? Vlak, Kate, odejít. Ne.
I'll leave you in peace.
Asi jenom
I
odskočím.
hope I haven't disturbed you too much.
Sorry?
Pam, pam, pam. Tak. Tak půjdeme do té zahrady. No, vypadá trošku ošumtěle. Univerzitka. Moc se o to nestarají. Dopadne to jak ty baráky tam vzadu. Tak uvidíme, jak ty hrozny tam mají. A lháři. Takhle lhát kvůli tomu, aby si dávali do rypáčku.
There you are. Please feel free to visit the garden at your leisure. And there was just one thing. I'm not a liar. Not really. Just mumbles the word. There is the reputation of the university to think about.
Oh, jasně.
Superiors. I have to do what I can.
I understand.
Thank you, Nick.
Odhal tajemství. No. No, koukám, to rendrování je takový. Nic není, jo. Za skem. Však tu nic není. Dál nejde. Nechápu. To je takhle, tak to je hodně blbá kamera teda, sorry jako. Ne, tak to tam nejde i tak. Tam nic není.
Miss.
Ah, Mr. Station Master. Rest assured my train will no longer be...
Oh, yes, very happy, of course. There was just one thing I wanted to...
No.
Yes?
You know, I want to apologize for our little misunderstanding. I brought you a bottle of wine. Barakstadt Sauvignon. Very good year. Let me know what you think.
I'm very touched. Thank you.
Good luck on your journey, lady.
Thank you.
No ale tam nic není.
Look, don't worry about it.
That's very sweet.
Ale tam nic není? Tam nic Hergot není? Ještě na ten cylindr vlastně. Okay. Jsem slepej, či co? Jako není nějak jako použít. Tady jako ale nikam nejde? Je to za skem? No, ale nebylo to tady jako. Musíme nějak odlákat ty ptáky. Tam byly a půjdeme nahoru. A uvidíme. Je zajímavý, jako tam občas jako je to takový divný, co se týče té interakce.
Doesn't look like that works.
Rozložení ptáctvo.
Impossible to reach it.
Ale došáhne, šolka. Všechno? OK. Tak jdem, zkusíme to opravit, no.
I'm afraid. Look, don't.
Nic?
I won't.
Tak zkusíme opravit tu, no. Máme to vejce, uvidíme, co to bude po nás všechno chtít. Uvidíme. Ježiš, já jsem si nepoužil ten cylindr, hergot. Další, výborně. Třetí. Ne. Ježíši Kriste. Aha. Že by? Že mi na poprví? Jo, dobře, dobrý. Nice.
Hello. Hey, baby, you party? You sure? Just who do you... Hey, Spunky.
Listen.
Je pořád stejný uchylák, OK. Ne, počkej, já si první chci ukázat ten cylindr. To je za příběh. Budeme se podívat na ten cylindr. Do vlaku. No počkej, oni na to asi přístup je kecám. Tam se půjdeme odsaď pak otáhnout ten vlak, že jo? Když nám dají peníze. Tak se nevracíme 10krát. Tak jsem vám to opravil. Opravila.
Gentlemen, forgive me for disturbing.
A little problem,
They are kept.
Gentlemen, I have managed to repair your university bandstand.
The bandstand is playing again. This is marvelous news.
We are really very grateful indeed.
Yes, very grateful indeed. We will look back on your visit with...
And now let us in turn honor our word.
$100.
We agree to grant you the aforementioned sum, miss.
OK. To v pytliku.
And while we're on the subject, when will you be leaving?
Yes, because now you should relocate your train as quickly as possible.
OK. OK. Vole, ty víčka. Tak máme prachy, zkusíme to otáhnout. Tak jdeme za těma rusákama. $100 za odtah, no dobrý.
There you go. Here's your money. Ah, thank you. Not difficult get dollar. See? You are a real businesswoman.
I'm not the only one around here.
We pleased to do deal with you. Now, you open lock or we...
Why didn't you manage to open them? After all, you don't have to be a genius.
esto, mi kleiner Madam. No se sa mar alles non comprendo, en allora kaput, en andere modell. Wirs war ma. On boom telefonieren, kaput.
My husband say instructions complicated. No understand manual. My husband angry. Very angry. Oh, now telephone broke. Kaput.
Now that is annoying. What are you gonna do next?
We wait repairman.
Well, I don't have the time to wait. I'll have to go have a look. There must be some way of releasing the opening mechanism.
Take key. Sailor always need key for lock.
Okay.
Okay, thanks.
Tak jdeme na to zdymadlo. A? Že je přednáška?
Hello?
Kay,
Oh.
how's my little baby girl? I was thinking about you only yesterday because I saw this fantastic fur coat.
A malicherný maminky,
People in foreign countries never know how to
kušrový
dress
kaba.
properly for the weather.
Mom, it's so sweet of you to worry, but I'm fine, really. The trip's a breeze, no worries. I mean, there's...
Well, when are you coming back? Frank is dying to meet you.
Frank? Oh, yeah, your singer. You two seeing each other then?
Oh, you'll never guess the surprise he gave me yesterday.
No, I suppose I won't.
Frank invited me to a big charity show organized by, someone or another. Anyway, they got him singing a couple of old numbers from his repertoire, and in the end, he asked me to go up on stage with him. Can you imagine me, your mother, on stage in front of thousands of people?
Wow, I would have loved to have been there. Not too emotional, I hope.
Oh, too emotional by far, especially as I hadn't even been to the hairdresser. Well, I didn't even have the proper dress on. But Frank promised me he'd see to that next time. Oh, he's such a cutie. And he's got the sweetest little...
Tak malého sladoučkého, co? Proč to nedopověděla? Malého sladoučkého, Já vím, ale jako... Musím se tady zeptat tohle správce.
I'm afraid it's me.
Aha.
I won't just...
Welcome to Barrow.
Aha. Jo, občas tohle je úplně na... Nebudu sprostej.
Everything okay?
Yes, Kate Walker.
Ne, takže
In a while.
ani on mi to teda neopraví. Tak.
Hans, I have some very sad news. Our father is dead. He passed away peacefully last Sunday in his sleep. I feel so lonely now.
Father had been but a shadow of himself since your departure. I had to take care of everything for him. Housework, factory paperwork, the workforce, clients, everything. And now, today, well, I really don't know who or what I'm fighting for. Times are so hard, and this terrible war is destroying everything. Nobody cares for our automatons anymore. I just think about you returning. And when you do return, I will have turned this factory into a palace worthy of your genius. Please take care of yourself. I love you so much. Anna.
32. OK, tohle by bylo teda, takže to dáme sem. No ale jak to opravíme? Jak to zdymadlo? Opravíme. Ne, ty ježišmarja, špatná strana, špatná strana. Tam něco, jako že bych tam mohl, ne. Ani on o tom jako nechce mluvit.
I feel like I've lost.
Hey.
I won't.
Well.
Okay. Chápu, ale jak to mám použít? Jo. Jasný. Já mám vlastně telefon.
Welcome to the East Lock Control Center. To start, press the number sign. If you are using the Haltenberg lock, press 1. If you are using the Morloff lock, press 2. If you are using the Conningpass lock, press 3. If you are using the Barrackstadt lock, press 4. To return to the last command, press the number sign. If you want to raise the water level, press 1. If you want to lower the water level, press 2. To return to the last command, press the number sign. You want to lower the water level in the Barrackstadt lock? To confirm your choice, press star. To return to the previous command, press the number sign. Your request has been logged. Unfortunately, our regional technician is currently on holiday, and no replacement is available. We will reply to your request within 48 hours. In case of an emergency, please operate the lock system.
Huh?
Welcome to your combination number. Welcome to the East Lock Control Center. If you want to raise the water level, press 1. If you want to raise the water, to confirm your choice, press star. Your request has been logged. Unfortunately, our regional technician is currently on holiday, and no replacement.
Post.
Welcome. Your combination. Welcome. If you want to raise the water level, press 1. You want to lower the water level in the Barrackstadt. To confirm your
Jaký se zaseknou takovýhle blbosti?
I'm afraid.
Nic.
I won't just.
Víme, jestli řeknou něco ty rusáci.
Hey there. My heart. We would save a lot of time if you came with me to work out how the lock system works.
Schlecht Idee. Hallo?
Don't you agree? We already accept a favor. If you want more, you pay. That's out of the question. Too bad. I'm just going to have to.
Is it the locks that are stopping you from carrying on your journey?
Da, barge no pass.
Have you tried, like, just...
Nah, not possible. Have tried. Now system kaput.
Oh, dear. I am sorry about that. Looks like we're all being held I hope my train isn't...
It's okay.
I mean, put train in...
I'll leave you...
Los.
Hergot.
Seru.
Tak tohle by mě teda nenapadlo, ty vole. Bych tady fakt bludil, ty vole. To by mě teda nenapadlo, ty vole. Zajímavý. Tak, co budete chtít dál, vy hadi? Okay, we did it.
Hey there! On the boat! Da! Barge on other side! You still need us? What do we do now to tie my train to the barge?
Mademoiselle Takatak, Loco Coco Mitchen.
What did your husband say? You attach chain to train and chain to train
Tak.
with barge.
Oh, catch it some.
Hák máme, jak je to dobrý. Super! Zupa! Fantastico! Teď ještě bude už problém s těma dveřma otevřít, ne? Hahaha. Úplně to vidím. A?
Hello, Kate Walker here.
Miss Walker, this is Professor Todd.
Ah.
I'm about to start my lecture on the
Okay.
Dobrá, vrátíme se. Si musím jít mamuta. A jo, dobrý, tak to přeskočí, jak je to dobrý.
There you are, Miss Walker. Good. Take a seat quickly. I'm impatient to start
Yep.
the lesson. My young friends, a very exciting discovery, unimaginable up until only a few hours ago, has come into my hands and has finally allowed me to complete my study on the mysterious Yukol people. Lights, please. The Yukols are a people from the far north about whom very little is known. They live far away, very far away, on the frozen borders of Siberia. This distance and the climatic conditions of the region, which are unfavorable to human existence, have limited the size of the Yukol population and kept it out of reach of the scientific world. The handful of slides that follow are actually the only documentation we have in our possession. It was a Russian explorer who made these drawings and took these photographs 100 or so years ago. Today, we owe what we know about the Yukol people and their culture to him. We know that the origins of the Yukols date back to the last ice age. And curiously, evidence of their presence has been found in Western Europe, and more precisely in the prehistoric caves at the heart of the Alps. This people, it seems, undertook a long migration over centuries towards the far north of the globe. The reasons for this migration are due to the importance of the mammoth in their craft, trade, and culture. They used them for transportation and as beasts of burden. The mammoth brought them meat, skins, fat, and ivory. Man and animal lived in symbiosis. There's no doubt about it. Mammoths started to drift away from the region due to changing climatic conditions, and the Yukos followed them to the north. The edges...
Jen tam chrápe, tyjo, to je teda přednáška.
Prehistoric cave drawings, identified as Yukol in origin, first led me to the extraordinary hypothesis that the Yukols had managed to domesticate the mammoth. They are, to the best of our knowledge, the only prehistoric people to represent a man riding a mammoth. Today, because of this genuine mammoth skin effigy, identified by myself as an authentic Neolithic object, I can confirm this hypothesis. Yukol forebears managed to tame mammoths. Prehistoric man uses little imagination. He draws what he sees and represents scenes from real life. This familiar day-to-day object is actually a children's toy. As we have seen, Yukol existence was inextricably linked to that of the mammoth. They used its skin for clothing and to make the roofs and walls of their houses. They used the tusks to build the frameworks of their homes, as well as weapons, tools, and jewelry. Curiously, the disappearance of the mammoth 12,000 years ago had no immediate effect on the Yukol's way of life. It seemed that for a long time after, the people maintained their strong bond with the mammoth through the centuries. As incredible as it may seem, the Yukol people have continued right up until the start of this century to feed themselves on mammoth meat and to use the skin for clothing and shelter. Their ivory craftwork industry is still flourishing. It would appear that to preserve ancestral customs, the Yukols learned how to exploit through the centuries the large number of frozen mammoth carcasses that were perfectly preserved in the ice of the Siberian tundra. They have been able to live mainly off this enormous freezer stock for almost 30 centuries. As plausible as this explanation may seem, it seems it is not enough for the scientific community who, I will confess, is greatly perplexed by the question.
A ty studenti tam jenom chrápou.
Scientific evidence, we have to make do with Yukol shaman artifacts. The research department that I have the honor to represent today lends no credence to the myths and legends that these tribal charlatans peddle. We have to take their stories at face value, mere tales to while away the long Siberian winter. The legend of the Siberian Ice Ark is a very good example. You are invited to find out for yourselves from the pamphlet that I had passed around to you. This legend would have us believe that today, somewhere on a lost island to the north of Siberia, there are living mammoths still in existence, a sort of hangover from the Ice Age. This small herd has been miraculously preserved for more than 120 centuries by the Yukol's tender care. And the island on which the pachyderms are said to live is called Syberia. My friends, I advise you to resist the temptation you may have to believe in this pish and tish. The island of Syberia is not charted on any map, and the idea that mammoths have survived to the 21st century is an idle scientist's pipe dream. The Yukols were sadly among the first victims of the colonization of continental Siberia led by the Russians in the 20th century. The kolkhoz and sovkhoz systems, as well as the exploitation, disdain, and humiliation the people had to suffer, marked a definitive break in the Yuko's traditional lifestyle. Since the collapse of the communist regime, the Yuko population finds itself confronted with the same political and social upheavals that other Siberian communities are experiencing. There are two consequences to arise from this.
Rusko.
Some Yukos have lost their
Co na to
tribal
říct?
identity and have integrated into the Russian population. Others, however, have sought long and hard to re-establish links with their ancestral culture that was lost under the Soviet regime.
Jo.
Now, at the start of the 21st century, the last true surviving Yukos have gone to live on the vast territories of their ancestors. Nobody knows today where they live or how they survive. Their very existence would be a matter for speculation if they did not turn up periodically at the tundra's most isolated fur trading posts to exchange mammoth tusks for essential items. There ends my lecture for today. Thank you for being among us today, Miss Walker. Please make your way to the laboratory where you will find your mammoth doll. There are also photocopies of my lectures should you so require them.
Ty vole, jsou studenti, ty vole. Tady chrápu jak. Tady chrápete už snad hodinu, ne?
Professor, it's me. I've come to pick up...
The doll is waiting for you there, Miss Walker.
Don't worry. I'm beginning to get quite attached to it myself.
With pleasure.
I would have loved to study at a university like this.
No age is too old to start learning, my dear.
Maybe, but you know, I have more important things to deal with. Live problems.
Everyone has their own priorities.
I'll leave...
Sorry.
Tak se mějte, profesore. Se asi moc úspěchu tady nedostanete, když tady studenti chrápou jak... Tak, uvidíme, jaký atálie budou teďkon. Vrátíme mamuta na své místo. Tam, kam patří.
Everything okay?
Yes, Kate.
Oscar, get ready.
Good, Kate Walker. Then we can carry on our journey. An engine
On punctuality. I know. Oscar?
in a while.
Oskarku, nebo jak linku vyjedeme? Je tady na druhé straně. Počkej, co je tady? Koukneme se spíš zatím sem. Ne, tak tady nic není. OK. Jo, to je na té druhé straně. Aha. Dobře. Že se mám otočit? Co?
Hello?
Where are you?
Hi, Dan. I'm in Barrickstadt.
Bollock, what? Is that a town? I hope the man you're looking for lives there. Are you coming home soon?
From what I gather, it's one huge university with an extraordinary station, aviary. If you could only see it, there are trees and birds everywhere. It's so weird here.
Sounds like a great place for a bit of sightseeing. So, are you coming back soon?
I don't think so. In fact, the train I'm traveling on has some kind of a mechanical problem. We've been forced to stop here.
Us? I thought you were alone. Who's with you?
Oscar, the train engineer.
You're messing around with mechanics now, are you?
Don't be so stupid, Dan, please. Oscar is an automaton created by Mr. Varlberg, the man I'm looking for. And he's not any old robot. He's a sophisticated butler type, if you see what I mean. He's a bit of...
Ano, to je náš Oscar.
Kate, I don't know what they're feeding you in Europe, but don't you think it's time that you came home?
But my mission still isn't finished.
To hell with your mission. I don't know why you accepted it in the first place. If you just stuck to the middle of the road, then we wouldn't be in this mess.
We? If there's any mess, it's me who's in it. And while I'm trying to come to grips with strange towns, you, my darling, are sitting at home on your butt. I seem to remember we had nothing against my departure.
It was only going to be 2 or 3 days, Kate. Please, try to put yourself in my shoes.
Your shoes. Not only do I have to fit myself into your diary, but I've got to get myself into your shoes as well? Is there anywhere else Sir would like me to put myself while we're on this subject?
Look, I don't want to talk about it now. Call me back when you've calmed down.
I was perfectly calm before I picked up your call. I only wanted a few words of encouragement, not your disdain. Was that too much to ask?
You can be such a selfish...
Takes one to know one, sweetheart.
Kamaráde, máš problém. Máš velký problém.
Everything okay?
Yes, Kate.
Oscar, if you tell me...
Everything is ready.
I'll...
Aha, to se otevře samo, jo, tak to jsem nečekal, ty vole. To jsem vážně nečekal, jsem čekal, že ještě tady budu se vyfikundat nějaký s těma vratama. Takže budou. Takže budou.
Oscar, can't you please forget about procedure?
Your request is refused, Kate Walker.
Oscar, don't you think we've wasted enough time already?
You neglected to find the clockwork winding mechanism for the train with sufficient haste, Kate Walker.
What nerve! And you refused to lend a helping hand. Help that could have been invaluable to me.
I agree, Kate Walker.
If you weren't so obsessed by procedure, we wouldn't have had a hitch.
I am not entirely convinced, Kate Walker.
Oscar, please, let's get in the train and leave, can we?
Yes, Kate Walker. Give me the visa.
Okay, see you later, Oscar.
Yes, Kate.
Haha, to věděl, já to věděl. Já to přesně věděl.
Hello?
Kate! Oh, is that you? What's going on?
Well, I finally got the mechanical train wound, and I hope it's going to take me to Hans Varlberg. I had to sort things out with a couple of weirdo sailors, and they probably ripped me off. But now I'm blocked behind this massive wall. You should see it, it's huge.
I'm not talking about that. I want to know what's going on with Dan.
Aby se neposral, si postěžoval,
I
viď?
bumped into him at Maggie's zoo, and he said you'd argued.
That's a bit over the top. Things got a bit heated the last time we called, that's all. No need to go overboard.
I don't mean to be Miss Melodramatic, but he didn't seem in such great shape. He had his down in the dumps head on.
Like Dan has a down in the dumps head.
Well, yeah, when that shock of hair flops over his forehead and his eyes mist up and his eyebrows kind of creep together.
I'd never noticed. Maybe I did go a bit too far, but he's got such a goody two-shoes image of me that sometimes I just lose it. And this case is taking up a lot of headspace. I was just looking for a bit of compassion.
Well, you sure got mine. Tell what's going down.
Like I said before, I'm kind of getting somewhere, but it's slow. This Hans Vorarlberg guy is getting more and more fascinating.
Sure.
Okay, well, anyway, it doesn't sound like you're bored. Not like back here in the office. Every day is boredom day. Just no fun without you. When are you coming back?
Shouldn't be long, I hope. Look, I've got to go. See you soon.
Well, call us again real soon. And be easier on...
I'll try.
Sim tě, ať není měkkej, tyhle, dostal se řváka, může se podělat, tyhle. Blbeček. Ty krás, proč je to tak jako zlikvidovaný? Ah, nice.
Good day to you, sir.
Captain Malatesta, Commander-in-Chief of the Bergstadt Border Post, at your service, madam.
My name is Kate.
My name is Kate Walker. I've been assigned by my company to find a man who is supposed to be living in Syberia.
What a peculiar mission. Taking so many risks for such a futile goal.
Captain, to my mind, the military zeal with which you insist on guarding this meaningless wall strikes me as equally futile.
I should be offended by your words.
Vidíte to vínečko? Tamhle na stole?
I forgive you. Because you are young and unaware of the very real danger.
Je jasný, co za to bude chtít. Mission.
I need a visa to cross the wall and to continue my journey to the east. They told me that you are the only person in a position to issue such a visa.
Indeed. This responsibility is part of my duties. However, I am not currently issuing visas because nobody must venture beyond the wall.
And why not?
It's far too dangerous, in particular for a lady of your standing who is traveling unescorted.
Já mám doprovod. Oskarka.
Dangerous? What exactly do you mean, Captain?
The enemy, miss. The enemy. I've been observing them for several years through my telescope. There's one particular horseman stationed yonder. He's a scout from the invading enemy army, and he's been spying on us. So I have to be extremely vigilant.
Tak proto mám ten topití na zrak.
You understand? And as long as
Jo.
he won't dare try anything.
Are you sure?
Please, take a look for yourself.
Tam se odskočím zase. Moc piju. Pam 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 pam.
Is the person who takes care of the gate anywhere around?
There is no person who takes care of the gate. Believe you me, ma'am. I have been the one and only guardian of this gate since 1968. That year, I took over the position from the late Lieutenant Colonel Malatesta, my own father.
In that case, can you tell me how the mechanism works? It sure looks complicated to me.
Not at all. It is child's play for anyone who takes the time to work out its surprisingly straightforward logic. And from the looks of your locomotive, it shouldn't pose you any problems.
Why do you say that?
When I caught sight of your formidable locomotive, I immediately said, heavens.
Hans
Only
Wallenberg.
Hans Vorarlberg could design such an engine. And I know what I'm talking about, ma'am, because he invented the gate's original mechanism. It was his last creation here in Bargstad.
So you know Hans Vorarlberg?
No, I mean, not personally. I was only a baby when he stayed in Bargstad. My father spoke often of him, and I knew about his inventions. He left very many things behind him.
I know.
In any case, I noticed that his fantastic knack for inventing has not deteriorated with age. How's he doing?
I don't know. In fact, I don't actually know him. I'm searching for him. An inheritance matter. I hope his train is going to lead me to him.
And why not? His inventions are always full of surprises.
You claim that Hans invented?
Affirmative, miss. He has such fine talent, don't you think? And from what I see of your train...
The most remarkable thing has got to be his automaton engineer. A marvel of mechanical engineering. And a personality that is...
If I had known the man, I would have asked him to create me a unit of automaton sentries.
Between the station aviary and this bleak wall, the change in atmosphere is radical, don't you think?
It's been a long time since I've been at liberty to judge, miss. My duties forbid me from abandoning my post.
Okay.
Don't mind me if I...
Please, madam.
Tak co tu máme? Paráde. Tady nic, jenom prostě to... Nechci si promluvit, tady chci použít.
How strange. I can't see a Cossack horseman at all. There's just a dead tree in the middle of an empty plain. That poor captain must have really bad eyesight. Good day to you.
No.
Captain Malatesta, command.
Captain, I can assure you that your enemy horseman is in fact...
A tree? But that's totally ridiculous.
How long has this Cossack been spying on your wall?
For a long time. Yes, a very long time. But they could attack at any moment.
And he's been in the same position?
Cossacks are soldiers, miss. They're capable of great resistance and persistence.
Don't mind me.
Please, madam.
Sure.
Look, broken glasses. If they belong to the captain, then he sure has eye problems going by those lenses.
Jasně. Rádio, detail jenom...
Colonel, sir.
Captain, miss.
But you have the air of a great officer.
You flatter me, miss. Unfortunately, I'm afraid that we frontier soldiers are often forgotten by the military administration.
There's no justice. I sympathize with you, Captain. Let us forget our worries for a moment and have a little drink together in the name of friendship.
It would be my pleasure, miss, but the regulations strictly forbid it.
Come on. A little glass of wine never hurt anybody, and nobody need know.
Wine, miss? You are putting me in a very delicate situation.
Don't deny yourself, Captain. Just a little glass. I assure you, it is excellent.
Well, perhaps just a drop.
Of course.
Here's your glass. To your good health, Captain.
And to yours, miss. It's been a long time since I've drunk wine in such pleasant company. I admit, it is excellent.
Isn't it? You wouldn't think it came from Barrackstadt. It is made from the Amazon forest Sauvignon grape that has been miraculously conserved and cultivated in the station garden.
Well, well, well. The university authorities kept that one to themselves.
You know, Captain, it is essential that I continue my journey.
Please, don't even think about it. As I've said, it's extremely dangerous. The enemy is spying on us.
Perhaps your Cossack horseman isn't quite what you thought. Perhaps it's just a dead tree twisted into a strange shape. You should take another look.
So be it. I will make this concession to the fairer sex, miss. But it does seem to be quite ridiculous. Incredible. How is this possible? By what strange magic? How could I have been so wrong for so long? The enemy!
It's not that bad, Captain.
No.
It's only human to make mistakes after all.
A tree. Nothing but a dead tree.
Pull yourself together, Captain. It's okay. And now I suppose there's nothing stopping you from giving me a visa?
Come on.
Yes, of course. There is no more danger. All these years. And now the Cossack has gone. There is nothing left to watch.
Captain, you should be delighted. From now on, you don't have to stay pinned to your watchtower. Travel can start up again normally. You will be able to resume your regular duties like issuing entrance and exit visas.
You are right. I will sign you a visa to cross the wall frontier immediately. 1,000 apologies. Here, miss.
Thank you, Captain. And keep your eyes open.
Miss, if we could keep this between ourselves, please. For the sake of my honor. You understand?
You have my promise, Captain.
Tak, přečíst. Hranice, tyto listina uloženě držitele kapitán, jasně, velitel zprávy, upozorní, podmínky pro cestování na území, no. No, jasný. Výborně, jdem za Oscarem. Hezký video, ne? Já nevím, jestli tam byl Romany s náma. Ale pamatuju si, tam byl Siky, byl tam Radek, takže asi jo, byl jsi tam ty. Si pamatuju, jak všichni vlítli na hřiště a sebrali tam ty piva. Ty vole. Pak jsme jeli vlastně sem na Teplický stadion. A tady ten soudek vlastně vypili, že jo? Jestli si to pamatuješ.
Here is the visa. I hope it's regulation, my dear Oscar.
It is regulation. Here is your ticket.
No díky, konečně, ty jo.
Have a good journey.
So, can we go now?
Indeed. We are already there.
Oscare, ty vole. Ale pamatuješ si to, ne? Jak jsme si tam vypili ten soudek.
Here you go, Oscar.
Now, please return to your seat, Kate.
Jo.
Yes, Oscar. Immediately.
Immediately, Oscar. I hned, šup, jedem. Já mám docela hlad, ještě jsem nejet, tyhle. Tohle je, kamaráde, stará adventura 20 let, teď je to remasterovaný. Jak je to starý 20 let, tyhle, ten první díl. Ale mám fakt jako hlad, tyhle. Si se zajdu fakt do huby. Aspoň na polívku. Jo? No jo, no. Hodil, no. Si pamatuju, jak by to bylo včera, no. Tak bohužel dlouho nic, no. Uvidíme třeba do dekády. Snad stadion, zázemí, poháry. Uvidíme. To je tady ta část, tu zrovna teda rád nemám. Postkomunistický důl. A dojeli jsme. A dojeli jsme opět. Pak seš, Oskárku, tady nejseš, jo? No, mám až noční, sakra, tyhle. Vidíme po takové době, ty vole, co to je? No, jasný. Bohužel, ano. To bylo to druhé místo, ne, jestli se nepletu. Takže tady nic není.
Hello? Hello?
Kate, it's Dan. Can you hear me?
Dan, is that you? I can't hear you so good. Dan?
Kate, it's Dan. Can you hear me?
Dan, you're breaking up. I'll try and call you when I get out of this mine.
Kate! Come on, what's happening? Listen, we've got to talk.
Look, the line's just getting worse and worse. I'm hanging up. Doesn't look like that works.
Počkej, tady nahoru. Chci tamhle dozadu. Pustí mě to? Nepustí. Ne, tam asi tma. No, já se pamatuju, no, se dá nic dělat. Je život. Letos to asi taky nebude, že?
Kate Walker! Kate Walker!
Oscar, what's going on? Why is the train stopped? Where are we?
The springs of the train are unwound again, Kate Walker. As for the question pertaining to our geographical location, I really haven't the slightest idea.
Well, we better get looking for a winding machine right here, Oscar. I hope that this place actually...
The air here is so polluted that I could not possibly risk leaving the locomotive.
Right. See you soon.
I shall...
Ty, on to furt jako strašně řeve.
It's me again.
Hello, Kate.
Okay, let's try looking on the bright side here.
Is there something wrong, Kate Walker? Are you uncomfortable? Are the passenger facilities on this train substandard? I shall draw up a formal complaint for you immediately.
No, Oscar, everything's fine, I assure you. A little walk will do me good, that's all. See you.
Se moc.
It's me again.
Hello.
Gosh, it's really gloomy here. I wonder where on earth I'm going to find a winding machine.
I have total confidence in you, Kate Walker. You are, after all, a brave and resourceful woman.
Yeah, right.
To ještě daleko, když nemáme ani to helium, tak neblázni.
Oscar, you couldn't make a little effort for justice.
Když normálně na YouTube.
If we both went looking for the winding
Já nechci takhle se koukat do mobilu.
together might find it quicker.
To jsi měl k jídlu. To mám fakt hlad jak svině.
But the high level of heavy metal miasma that pollutes the atmosphere could cause havoc to my wheelwork.
Hans?
Let's hope Hans Vorarlberg once lived here as well. Maybe he planned for his locomotive's unplanned stop and installed a winding machine as well. Otherwise, it's not looking great for the rest of the journey.
Do not forget that Hans Vorarlberg is a genius in the true sense of the word.
But is he a genius with a sense of forward planning?
We will find that out when we find the winding machine.
My God, Oscar, what would I do without you? We just keep stopping. When will we ever get to the end of this journey?
Simply wind up the spring and we can set off immediately.
From your mouth to God's ears. See you soon,
I shall stay.
Nic. Dál nejde? Jít nahoru, OK. What the f... Ale další cylindr. Ale abych tu páčku rád vzal. Strpa kladivo. Tipný. Aha, tak přece jenom to natáhlí. OK. A co to tam bylo za ty nákresy? Cylindr. Dobrý, každopádně jdem dolů. Tady už nic teda není. Jo, vlastně musím až do zádu, tady nejsou ty. Asi zajdu do huby. Hele.
Hey, you there.
Co to je za... Co to čmajznul? Parchant. To jak utíkal. Zmetek. Tady ukrad. Kouknul se ten poslední cylindr. To je poslední.
My dear brother, what joy to have news of you after your long silence during the war years. So you're working for the Russians now. I tell you we've been hearing some worrying stories about them here. Just your description of that dingy factory makes me cough. But it's so good to hear that your talent is being recognized for its true value, and that your automaton creations are taking the place of workers for all those menial jobs. I'm so proud that Vorarlberg automatons are making such a contribution, even if it is small, to the improvement of people's lives.
Meanwhile, back in Valadilen, we've been licking our wounds after the war years. Some people have returned, others not. Life is slowly coming back, but it's taking time. All my love, Anna.
Jasný. Takže by měli všechny. Všechny. Poslechni, získej všechny. Aha. Nice. Nice. No půjdem za tím hajzlem zlodějským. Parchant jeden zlodějský. No tam to ale vůbec nejde. Co já mám v inventáři? Jo, takže jasný. Předměty žádný. Tady šlo akorát ještě dolů. Uvidíme. Nic není? Ne.
Doesn't look like that works.
Já nemám. A do zálí nemůžu, dokud tady nerozsvítím. Je? Jasný. Tady nic není. Zajímavý. Tady Oskar nebyl, doufám, že jsi nahoře. Není nahoře. Tak se tam musíme nějak dostat přece. Tam už vzadu nic není, ne? Že tam něco přehlídnu? No nevypadá to. Vzadu už nejde, to mě nepustí. Tu si vzít nemůžu. Zajímavý. Mě rovnou dá sem.
My God, Oscar! Oscar, talk to me! Are you okay?
Why, it is absolutely inadmissible, intolerable, and indescribable. I have been attacked.
What do you mean you've been attacked?
My hands! I no longer have them! They've been stolen!
My God, you haven't got your hands! But who did this? What's going on here?
We can be sure of one thing, Kate Walker. That this heinous crime was committed by a barbarian. A dysfunctional individual whose behavior lacks all finesse.
Did you get a look at your attacker? Tell me exactly how it happened.
I was standing here polishing up my metalwork. I was just thinking that with all the dust in the air, it would be a good idea to...
Oscar!
I was very busy, and I suddenly felt two powerful arms grab me from behind and tie me up before I had the chance to defend myself. I wanted to call out, but my attacker gagged me before I could emit the slightest sound. Then he dismantled my hands with a terrifying pair of pliers. It was horrible.
I can believe it.
No, tak ji musím najít, Oskarku.
He was a real barbarian, I tell you. He had bloodshot eyes, steel teeth, and brown scaly skin, and he emitted foul odors.
Prusák,
He was
no.
a monster, Kate Walker. A real monster. And he had a weapon.
Oscar, please calm down. Everything's going to be all right. Right, Oscar? Let's go find this hand bandit. And this time, we're not going to be such a pushover.
Kate Walker, please do not think that this problem does not concern me. But if it's all the same to you, I would so much prefer to stay here, just to be on the safe side. An engineer never abandons his train, after all.
Yeah.
Tak se někde zmůžeš bez rukou.
Another good reason not to lend a... I mean, not to help me out.
Kate Walker, even an automaton deserves a little compassion. I have just been savagely assaulted. Oh, I can feel one of my spasms coming on. I am on the verge of a clockwork breakdown. And all you do is accuse me of being selfish.
Okay, take a rest, Oscar. You're not much use
Asi
without your
tak.
hands anyway.
Asi tak.
See you soon, Oscar.
I shall stay right here.
Let lampa, jo. Amunici. A už tady nic není, ne? Křeslo, Oskar. Dobrá. Tohle je už teda vyřízený. Už se na to nefunguje LED lampa, ale k čemu je jako... To tady já nebo ty dveře, no nic jiného, ale tam na dveřích nebylo jako použít, to je blbost, takže to musí být tady někde. No, to je nesmysl, no. Těch aktivních koň tady moc nemáme, že to je snad... Já se nechci koukat do návodu. Ale jako tady nebylo jako použít. Tady jako tuhle lampu použít nemůžu. Musím jít ještě teda nahoru. Jo, počkej, tady bych mohl vystoupit vlastně. Jasný. Tady jít? Jasně. Jmenoma. Tak co tady máme? V tomhle ruském dole. Ale použít, tady co? Ale to je. A jo, to je ta svíčka zapalovací, jasný. Takže to je tam dolů. Tady nic jiného nebude, jasně. Jo, takže zase se vrátíme. Teď tam ta zapalovací svíčka. Nebo že bych si zašel k Vietnamcovi ke Kauflandu, to je dát si to kuřecí na kary. A rožemí. Výborně. Arvánky.
Doesn't look like that works.
Jo, potřebuji, no jasně, šroubovák. Tady nic není, takže půjdeme k varhanám. Musíme se na šroubovák. Já tady dolů, to ne. Tady je. Dolů.
Hey, you. Who are you? Careful, I'm warning you. I'm not afraid of you, okay? What do you want? Why did you do that?
There must be some
misunderstanding. Because you reckon theft is all about misunderstanding, do you?
Jo, ty ruce vlastně pro ten... Jo, aby zahrála to ty... Jasně.
And what are those on the ends of your arms? I can explain everything to you. You see, I'm no thief.
You broke into my train, assaulted my driver, mutilated him, and stole his hands. Apart from that, you are not a thief.
I have not stolen them, miss. Only borrowed them for a while.
You've got to be joking.
I'm not joking with you, miss. I would never take such liberties.
They belong to Oscar, my automaton.
They are extraordinary. Real mechanical wonders. I would never have been capable of designing such hands myself. Never. Such workmanship. Such precision crafting. It is incredible. Absolutely incredible.
And just because you like them, you decided to steal them?
I have only borrowed them, little missy. Temporarily, you understand? Of course.
Potřebuje, vrať mě! Chci do pryč odtud.
You can...
Excuse me?
You see, these hands are all I need to complete my plan. At last, I can finish off my automaton pianist and fulfill my dreams. Everything is now in place. You see, I have converted this old, useless, stupid factory into a magical...
Všiml jsem si.
As you can see, the furnaces, piping, chimney stacks, they've all been converted into one gigantic organ. I will be able to accompany the world's greatest living singer. Now all I need is her...
You mentioned an automaton pianist, didn't you? Where did you find it?
I pieced it together myself, my dear. Except for the hands, that is. I admit that I underestimated the intricacy of this part of the design. A pianist's hands are very important, after all. But enough. Now he has a perfect set of hands.
Your passion amazes me. Have you designed any other automatons here?
No. Clockwork mechanisms do not interest me as such. I simply needed a robot capable of accompanying Helena Romansky on my huge organ. I adapted an existing model.
Já se budu muset nějak překecat tu zpěvačku operní.
I reconstructed it and adapted it to this new function.
An existing model, you say? Did you ever know Hans Vorarlberg? He was a kind of mechanical genius, like yourself.
Hans Vorarlberg? Yes. Or maybe... I don't know. No.
Sure, I understand. The number of automatons still functioning in this abandoned complex is amazing, though.
My dear, one thing is for sure. For many years, I have been totally alone here. If that man ever came to this city, he left
Musí být super, no. A tak tam máš tu starou babu, vole, tu můžeš aspoň... Helena.
Just who is Helena Romansky, then?
My dear, Helena Romansky is a great singer. Highly popular. The greatest singer the communist world has ever known. And I had the privilege of seeing her perform a magnificent recital here in this very place. It was July the 2nd, 1969. I remember when her radiant figure appeared at the door of the train. It was unreal. She held out her hand, and I helped her step lightly down from the carriage. She was like an angel descending from the skies. We managed to get together a theater, nothing like what I have achieved here today. But she still sang. Her voice was so warm, so uplifting. I remember how tears...
You tell it like it happened yesterday.
It was yesterday, my dear. And it is engraved forever in my memory. Now she can return, and she will see what I have built for her. She will realize that this city has become the perfect jewelry box.
Well, that's some... And what if I helped you to make some other hands, just for your automaton?
Why should life be complicated when I already have what I need? And I very much doubt you are in any position to create such a...
Já jsem vyrobil ty onohy, ale ne ruce.
Who are you?
Sergei Borodin, the director of the industrial city of Komkolzgrad. Or what is left of it, at least. But who are you, for that matter? And why have you stopped in my station without authorization?
I didn't choose to stop in your station, but my train has a technical problem. My name is Kate Walker, and I'm an American lawyer.
It is very kind of you to come so far just to visit this place.
I repeat again, I never intended to stop here. I'm on a business trip. I'm a lawyer, goddammit.
Right. What brings you here?
Potřeboval jsem si dobít Vlágo.
Stupid mechanical hitch.
Mission.
I'm sorry, I can't make heads or tails out of your story at all. Without my engineer's hands, I'm stuck here, you see?
Everything I have designed, all that I have invented, everything is for her. Do you realize? Her. Oh, to hear her sing one more time. Here in my factory!
But who is she? Who are you talking about?
Helena. The one and only Helena Romansky. Her voice is so pure, like an angel. One day she came here to Komkolzgrad. She sang here, you know, when our industrial city was in its heyday. Oh, so when I was told that the mining program was to be abandoned, that this industrial city was consigned to oblivion, that I, its director, would from then on be nothing but a guardian of the rusting remains of a bygone age. That is when I first formed my plan, to bring Helena Romansky back to this factory. But this time, she would sing for me, and me alone.
And is she okay about this?
Sure. Sure. Once she finds out that I have done all this for her, when she realizes how I converted this vast network of pipes and tubes to create one of the most impressive organs ever made.
To je ukecenej teda, až to hezky není.
You know, this was no small achievement.
Yeah, that must have been a happy coincidence for someone around here. So, when will this
I don't know. Maybe someone should look for her. Tell her. Hey, why don't you?
And you promise that once Helena has sung...
I promise, my dear.
Well, I guess I'm going to have to believe you.
I have no idea. But for a woman of the world like yourself, finding her should pose no obstacle. Helena Romansky was a world celebrity, you know. I have collected many objects, souvenirs of her that I keep in a room. A shrine to her.
Trošku posedlej chlapče, ne?
It's like her
Zavání úchylárnou.
museum in a way. You should take a look.
This whole story is completely nuts.
Trošku úchylné. Tam zavřená vola, ne? Ty kráso. OK, hlavolám, výborně. Jo, to je podle těch šatů, ne? Že jo? Červená, no, zelená, fialová. No, zelená, fialová. Bruselu. Za tím uchylákem, jo.
Hi, Mom.
Kate! What? Have you seen the time? Why are you phoning me in the middle of the night?
Sorry, Mom. I forgot about the time zones. Did I wake you?
Well, of course you woke me up. I was sleeping deeply, too. I simply gotta get my beauty sleep. I've got an absolutely crazy day tomorrow.
I'm sorry. It's just that it's real important and urgent. I haven't got a lot of time.
Well, if it really can't wait till tomorrow, Munchkin, Come on, tell your mommy what's up. No way I'm calling Dan for you if that's what you want.
Mom, listen, please. I seem to remember you're seeing a Marovich or something like that at the moment.
No. Malkovich, Munchkin. Frank Malkovich.
Yeah, right. So, but he's an opera singer, right?
That's right. They say he had the finest voice of his time, my dear. Imagine that.
That's just great. So then he must have known a famous singer called Helena Romansky. She's Russian too. Please, if you can ask him if...
Listen, honey, if it's stars you're after, Frank knows them all. I'll just wake him up and let him tell you himself.
You mean he's...
Oh, Kate, listen, you're still there. Frank tells me he did hang out with the Romansky once, but it was platonic. You know those singers. She's a great soprano.
Great. Does he know where she went? Does she still sing? Where does she live?
1 second, Munchkin. Frank says she was very ill and she withdrew from circulation. Really? She went to rest in some spa somewhere. He thinks it was called Arrowbad, but it was 15 years ago and he's not sure. And well,
Poběrám sídlo,
when
že pak
Frank
mám
wakes
hlad.
up, he always takes a little bit of time to get going, you know.
Thanks a bundle, Mom. And Frank, too. You're both fantastic. Love you both. Thanks again. Catch you later.
On se objednám jídlo. Tak. Objednáno, výborně. Jdem za tím úchylákem. Výborně, připravujou.
Director?
Ah, it is you,
Director, I think I know where Helena Romansky is.
My God. You have found Helena? That is fantastic.
From my research, Helena Romansky is living in Arrowbad.
Arrowbad? Helena Romansky is in Arrowbad.
You know the town then? You know where it is?
Of course. It was a famous spa resort. In its heyday, Arrowbad welcomed all the big wigs of the regime. To be granted a stay there was a real honor. Today, the honor has gone, along with all the generals and colonels, all washed away with the sea.
It sounds like a good place if you need to take it easy or convalesce.
I think Madame Romansky would be happier here. I think...
Ta hudba je, ty vole, to je úplně... Jak kdyby hrál, vole, Sovět, vole... Jak se jmenuje ta budovatelská strategie?
How can I get to Arrowbad?
There is one way that you can. Here, in the city, there are no suitable vehicles left.
What drunken old fool? You mean you're not alone? What?
You mean you haven't noticed the space compound on the plateau? There's still some pathetic old soldier.
And you think this gentleman could have a vehicle for me?
I haven't the slightest idea. If you catch him on a good day, then maybe.
How do I get up to the space compound?
There is a monorail that leads up to the cosmodrome. When you are inside, I will activate...
Já jsem si říkal, že to bude... Ježišmarja, už jsem zapomněl. To je v tom kosmodromu. Počkej, ještě si pokecáme.
Direct.
My God.
How can I get...
Out of the question that I tamper with my pianist now.
Okay. Yes?
Kate, can you hear me this time?
Yes, I can hear you just perfectly, Dan, but I can't talk to you now. I'm in a real hurry.
I wanted to say sorry. I know I wasn't very understanding last time. I've been feeling a bit bad about it.
Okay, you're a real sweetheart, but I've got to leave you now. I'm not angry with you, so don't worry. I've just got to catch up to someone, and quick.
But Kate, this is really important.
Ale by ses nepostral, vole, blbečku. Hloupej, vole. Šup, jedem. Co to? Ty vole. Takže to nebylo jenom důl, to byla ještě... Olivie, ne?
Hello?
Hey.
No, jasný.
Oh, that you? How are you?
Jsi se postěžoval, blbeček.
Right person. Look, have you heard of Helena Romansky?
No. Is she some Russian fashion designer?
No, she's a singer. I'm going to be meeting her soon. I've just got to find a way of reaching Arlbad. Can you imagine how lucky I am?
Not really. Well, what relation's this singer got with the toy case? You sure you know what you're up to, Kate? You sound really different, like you're changing or something.
Look, it's like this. If I'm going to get to the end of my journey, I've got to link up this singer and the director of the Komkalsgrad Industrial City. Don't worry, I know exactly what I'm doing. Why did you say that I've changed?
I don't know, just an impression. You sound more sure of yourself, like stronger, more confident.
And that's a problem?
There you go. Just takes one word and you're up on your high horse. I'm beginning to see Dan's point of view. It's getting harder and harder to back you up all the time.
What does that mean?
Well, it means that I had a drink or two with Dan, because he wants to talk. He feels a bit lonely, you see?
And what's he been telling you?
Nothing. He just has the impression you're slipping away from him. He can't see where you're coming from anymore. Like,
Ještě ti popíchá kamarádku.
And he said that you would have loved the film, but I told him that...
You mean you're dating my fiancé?
No! No, not dating, Kate. Just propping him up while you're away. All in a good cause. I can keep an eye on him for you at the same time.
What would I do without you?
Oh, you're jealous. Well, that's a good sign. That means you want him. Now, that he'll be pleased to hear.
You seeing each other again soon?
Tomorrow night. He invited me to dinner at the Goldbergs. You don't mind?
Ty kráso, tohle se nedělá, ty vole, kamarádkám.
Take care.
Jsi ženský, no. Ženský. Jedno, že to je tvoje kamarádka, popícháš jí přítele, ty vole. Ty kráso. To je fakt.
Excuse me, sir. Sorry to disturb you, but yoo-hoo. Can you hear me?
3, 2, 1, contact, and we have liftoff. Oh, holy mother! A dame, a pretty dame on the launch pad.
Please, no need to worry, sir. Just do stay calm. I just want some information.
Watch what you're doing, sweetheart. We ain't got no information, no strategies, no plans to tell anyone, anywhere, anytime. Military regulations, you dig it, babe?
Ty, já si vím, že takhle existují fakt základny, kde oni jsou, ty vole, dodnes takovýhle třeba 2-3 lidi, ty vole, třeba 20-30 let. Nebo víc.
I'm a lawyer from... I mean, I'm a bit lost. And I guess you know this place.
Boris Charov, at your service, madam. Can I offer you something from the bar?
No, thank you. Tell me, how long have you been here?
For as long as it took for you to come along, sweet pea. Don't think I've been lonely. I got a bottle or two here. Keep me company?
You're a soldier, aren't you? Ex-cosmonaut?
Hey, honey, that's all in the past. Hell, let's talk about today. Let's have a drink. That's an order, soldier.
Please, can you try and get a grip? I must absolutely find a way out of this industrial complex.
Jeez, me too. I've really got to get out of this dump, but not before I've had a little drink. Here, get your pretty little lips around this. Vodka.
Tell me what you think.
Do you have a vehicle to lend me? I think I'd even test one of your rockets right now if I had to.
Toast my rockets. Hey, pretty dame, I'll drink to that. Now, just a minute. We gotta need a special bottle for this special occasion. Something to blow you away.
Okay, that's enough.
What was that? Did you say something? Are our female comrades revolting or what? Oh, trouble on its way.
I heard that maybe you could lend me a vehicle or something?
A vehicle? All our vehicles were picked up and shipped out to the borders years ago. General's orders. I say, let us raise our glass to this finest soldier this country's ever known, lady.
I don't mean to offend you, but I'm not in the mood for it.
And you'll live to regret it to your dying days, sweetheart.
Tusák, no, chlastá jak duha. A já tu mám fakt nějakou šílenou zimu, tyjo, to není možný. Kurýr je na cestě.
Does the name Hans Vorarlberg mean anything to you?
Charles Berg. Of course I know that name.
Vorarlberg. He's a person. I'm looking for him.
In that case, let us raise our glasses.
I came here by train, but I've got this mechanical problem. I had to leave the train down in the industrial zone. The director down there told me you were.
Borodine, that dumb traitor. I tell you, he's gone over to the enemy, over to the dark side. It's terrifying, the darkness. Eating out his brain. The jerk.
That's maybe going a bit far. He is a little eccentric, I'll grant you that. But when you live on your own, cut off from the world for so long...
His brain's gone AWOL, I tell you. There's no darkness in my brain. I've got a cure. See? My secret antidote. Have some. It'll stop you getting a cold.
I don't think I'm in a high-risk category, but thanks anyway.
vole. Klandra, ty vole, venku. Tak jdeme se najíst.
So many birds nesting around here. What attracts them all here like that?
Dumb birds. But at least the bird don't get bored, does it? See? They can fly. Them birds, geez, they can fly.
Sounds like you're jealous of them.
Well, maybe you're just right there. Because sometimes I like to let Soyuz loose and watch them circle for hours on ends. Birds, they crap themselves when they see him coming. Don't stop him coming back, though.
Soyuz?
Soyuz, ma'am. A silver angel. A savior who cleans our cosmodrome of them dirty rats with dirty wings.
I need to get to Arrelbad, and quick.
You go ahead, soldier. I'll stay here and keep you covered. I got the supplies here. Got to keep an eye on them. Tricky job, too, you know. All these bottles.
I was going to... Forget it, it doesn't matter. He's too drunk to help anyone anyway.
I am not drunk. I have drunk. A little. Strange. Sure, I left a bottle or two around here. I gotta get some air. Wall's getting pretty tight. We'll think about that blast off later, huh?
Are you okay, Colonel? Are you sure you're all right? Be careful! Don't lean out too far or you'll...
Hey, what's happening? That's water you got there. Stop it! Now! You want me to drown?
Calm down, it's all right. Just a little wake-up call, that's all. You must have had quite a bit to drink.
Gee, you're right there. Not the first time, either. Probably won't be the last. Man, my head. Please, could you whisper?
Please, do excuse me. But it was the only way I could think of to bring you back to your senses.
A little extreme, maybe. I get the impression you're a lady who likes to see results.
Sir? Does Arrelbad mean...
It's been a long time since I heard that name. It's a spa resort, ma'am. Top brass of the regime would go there. As well as convalescing soldiers, tired politicians, profiteers and racketers, the whole caboodle.
go live it up, all expenses paid. One privilege I never got. Just 2 steps away from becoming the nation's hero, and no free holiday for me.
And where exactly is this place?
Further east. We never had to know where exactly. The airship was programmed to take vacationers there. From here.
Thank you so much for helping.
It's been great talking to you.